audience right there. All right. Now, anybody out there got one of these right here? I do. They can cause a lot of trouble when you're driving. The leading cause of teen deaths in the United States is not drugs and murder, it's texting while driving. TWD, texting while driving. I thought it would be something else besides texting while driving, but it's not. It's one of the main, it is the main death of teens, is texting while driving. 3 main points I'm going to talk about tonight is we need to let people know facts on how dangerous texting and driving can be today. We need to help make the law stronger on texting and driving. What we can do to stop teenagers from texting and driving is my third point I'm going to get across to. I'm going to start with my first point I want to get across to everybody is we need to let people know facts and how texting and driving, how dangerous it is today. And it's really, really dangerous today. I mean, it's really dangerous. I mean, people die all the time from texting and driving. There are ways of letting people know things they really don't want to know by giving them the facts they don't want to hear, but we can do that. The federal agent reports that texting while driving is 6 times more dangerous than drinking and driving. That's pretty bad because it's become worse than drinking and driving, but I wouldn't think that. They say it is. But texting while driving, this involves 3 different types of distractions: mental distraction, visual distraction, and manual distraction. You know, focusing, stuff like that, like you're just focusing on when you're driving so much, you're just concentrating on driving, and all of a sudden you get a text, you start texting, you have an accident. Visual, you get tired of driving, you just have a wreck like that. And texting and driving doesn't help all 3 of those. Most of them are caused by cell phones, those 3, the mental, the visual, and manual distractions. And a lot of them are caused by cell phones. So over 1.6 billion accidents are reported so far from the start of the cell phone. And I think 11 teens die each year from texting and driving. While the average teenager per year, I think death is around $3,000. Yeah, 3,000 people a year die from texting and driving while driving. We need to help make the law stronger also. That's my second point. Make the law stronger on texting while driving. Americans want stronger laws enforced on texting while driving. 52% of the people say a law should be passed where their phones are just taken away if they get caught texting and driving for a while, for a short period or a long period of time. Depends on how many times you get caught texting and driving. So like drinking and driving, if you get 3 DUIs, you get your license taken away from you for so long. And we need to help push these laws and save lives. We can save lives by pushing these laws. The National Security Council said they did a survey and found out that 44 states are for passing a law for not using cell phones. 44 states out of 50 want to ban cell phones, period. If you get caught using the cell phone while driving, I mean, they want to ban it. They want to ban it, period. Use a cell phone, period. No talking or texting. Just wait. Texting can wait, they say. But 73% of Americans think it should be a stronger law. Only 22% are fine with the law today. Only 22%. The other percentage didn't have that much to say. But 72% want the law changed on texting. They want it stronger. Now we can help our teenagers and inform them and encourage them not to text and drive. And there are ways of doing that. Sit down and talk to your kids about this issue. Tell them how dangerous it is texting and driving can be, what driving is, texting while driving can be. Set an example for them. Don't text and drive in front of them. Do not do this in front of them, because if you do, that encourages them. They say, well, my mom and daddy's doing it, and I want to text and drive just like them. And, it doesn't set a good example. Be quick to punish your teens if they text and drive. Say, well, if you're going to text and drive, you're not going to do it, in my car. If I own that car, you're not going to use it. Take the cars. They live at your house. Take the car away from them, the keys away from them. The phone away from them, you know, be strict on them if you have to. And every day remind your kids how to be safe about texting and driving. Every day you should remind them. Show them. You can show them videos of people texting and driving. I mean, you can probably scare them and not want them to text and drive, kind of like drinking and driving. You need to set an example for them. The three things that I went over with are, you know, things that can help. What we can do to help stop our teens from driving, the facts about texting and driving, and the laws need to be stronger on texting while driving. If you want to read more about the subjects I was talking about, you can go to www.textinganddriving.com or www.comdiggingnews.com. I think the other was www.news.yahoo.com, texting while driving, and www.caraccidents.com, cell phones. And a lot of the images I have up here I got from www.fcc.gov. And I hope I've